Hello and welcome, I'm Tina Cornish. Today in this video I'm going to dive deep into a topic that affects most of us, and that's trauma. Whether it is from a past experience or if it is an ongoing challenge that you are currently going through. There is perhaps something that you just can't put into words that is disturbing you. This can be trauma, and trauma leaves deep emotional scars within us. But here's the good news. Healing is possible, and that is why I'm with you right now. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 different techniques that can actually help you. These techniques have helped many people in the past, and there's absolutely no reason why they can't help you too. Just a point of note, if you have been through some major trauma in your life, then please reach out to me or another professional. You're welcome to put down in the comments below any queries and questions that you may have, or you can reach out to me on my website. Before I dive deep into the techniques, let's just make it clear so that you understand what trauma is and how it affects us. So trauma isn't just about the event and what has happened to us, but more importantly about how our minds and our bodies actually respond. That fight or flight response that gets activated within us. Now, of course, trauma can come from a variety of events in our lives, and this could be an accident, it could be from abuse, or any kind of a loss in your life. And it affects us on all kinds of levels. This would be the emotional, mental, physical, and of course, even spiritual. So now when we experience trauma, our brain goes into the survival mode, often creating a pattern of behavior and thinking within us that actually helps us to cope in that moment. Obviously, this is meant to help us in that short-term period, but unfortunately, these patterns begin manifesting into our lives and bring about some anxiety, depression, and self-doubt. And it can even bring about physical symptoms within the physical body. So the first step in healing is to start recognizing these patterns within you and understanding that they are not who you are. It is simply an after effect from the results of experiencing that trauma, that response that you've had within you. So that doesn't define your entire life. One of the most effective techniques for healing trauma is called somatic experience, developed by Dr. Peter Levine. And it actually focuses on releasing the trauma stored within the body. You see, that trauma isn't just in your mind, it's in your physical body as well, and it can get trapped there. Now, when we experience something traumatic, our body tends to want to hold on to that tension and that stress, even long after the event. So you could even have experienced this in your childhood, and still that sensation is stuck and trapped within the physical body. Somatic experiencing helps you to gently release that stored energy, allowing your body to return to a state of calmness. Now let's try this together. I have a simple exercise that we can do together. Sit down comfortably and close your eyes. I'm sure you're already sitting. Take in a nice deep breath and exhale slowly. And as you focus on the exhale, I want you to pay attention to the physical body. Feel the sensation of your body sitting in the chair. Take note now where the sensation of tension is actually sitting in your body. Just scan your body slowly. Is there any tension? Perhaps it could be in your shoulders, your neck, your jaw. Now, what I want you to do is to gently focus on that area of attention, wherever it is, and just imagine that this tension is slowly melting away. And let your breathing go into that. Let them join together and just melt that tension away with your breath. Take some time for this, and obviously you can practice this on your own. And just remember that it is okay to feel whatever comes up for you. Just allow it to pass through you. So practicing this regularly can help you to release a lot of physical tension as well as the associated trauma. So it will bring you into a state of peace and calm, and it might even bring up many of the thoughts, feelings, and the memories that that trauma is holding within you. Technique 2, which is EMDR, which stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. I know that sounds like a bit of a technical mouthful, but this is quite a powerful technique of healing that can bring some amazing results. It's very effective, and it has actually helped millions of people already, and it is a technique that can also be combined with other techniques. So basically what it's doing is it stimulates both sides of your brain, and this is activated by using guided eye movements. And this helps you to process and integrate all of your traumatic memories. So when you've experienced the trauma, your brain actually gets stuck in that particular moment of time, and you might keep replaying that experience in your life, and it becomes difficult to actually move on. So by using these eye movements, it can assist you to activate both sides of your brain to process and move through those memories far easier. It will usually bring out a lot of the emotion that is stuck there, because often the emotion is trapped and is stuck at the same time as the experience of the trauma. So it's typically normally done with a professional. You can reach out to other professionals. I am not qualified in this, but I have experienced this use myself. So, I'm going to share a technique with you that can help you right now, which is a tapping experience. Okay, and this is not emotional freedom techniques. It's similar, but it's not the same. Basically, any kind of a tapping on your body, whether it be your legs or your arms, is key to shifting that energy frequency within you. So you can stay present and allow any kind of a trauma or memory to surface, and you can just tap on your body, whether it be on your arms or any section of your body. I actually recommend that you take some time to go within and feel where that tension is in the body, and then you actually tap on that position. So for instance, if you're feeling it within your heart chakra, within your chest, then you want to be tapping here on your chest. By using this technique quite often, you will manage to get through a lot of release within you. So over time, with frequent use, you will find that the impact of the trauma will lessen, and it won't have such an impact on you anymore. Breakthrough technique number 3. It's the inner child healing. Now let's talk about your inner child healing for a little bit. Many of us have experienced so many wounds when we were children, and they can stem from the most simplest little experiences and events where we have interpreted as we are not worthy, or our parents don't like us, or our siblings don't like us. Some kind of a tiny little event can actually create quite a big wound as a child. So now, obviously, as an adult, it doesn't feel initially as a huge, big deal or even as trauma. However, that does have a major impact within your quality of your life. So revisiting your inner child is actually pretty important. Now, many of us don't even remember half of those experiences, and yet that the effects of it can be present within us, emotionally and energetically stuck within our bodies. So addressing the inner child is actually one of the most amazing healing tools that you can ever do. Basically, it's about going back and revisiting and imagining yourself as that child, and giving that love and the support that you feel you missed out on in that particular experience of your life, that memory that you are observing. Giving that love and support then to that inner little child is so crucial, and it is very, very powerful. So let's do a little technique here together. Closing your eyes, take in a few deep breaths, in and out. Just imagine yourself feeling nice and calm. Now just imagine yourself as a child. This can be any age. The age that you automatically bring up in the mind that comes forward to you is exactly where it needs to go. So just allow this process to happen. See yourself at this particular time and get a feeling of what are you feeling. Are you feeling scared? Are you feeling sad? Or perhaps you're feeling alone. Just hold this picture. Now all you're doing is observing your memories, so it is completely safe, especially if you've had any trauma in your life. It's safe to revisit that memory because you are not reliving it physically. Now I want you to imagine yourself as the adult speaking to this little child. Your adult self now speaking to your own little inner child. And what would you say? How would you comfort that little child now? And I want you to actually say it. You can say it silently within, or if you like, you could say it out loud too. So just take a moment and be with this inner child, giving that love and reassurance. And perhaps you even want to reach out and imagine giving that child a hug. So this is a very simple little exercise, and it has very deep and powerful results. You really and truly can make a big shift with this. So by regularly connecting with that little inner child, you will start to see a difference, and you will experience the healing of all kinds of deep-seated wounds. And its ability to actually allow that inner child to speak back to you and give some valuable information to you that could actually help with some kind of a block in your life right now. Breakthrough technique number 4, mindfulness and meditation. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I have already a whole lot of meditations available for you, as well as in my Freedom to Thrive course. But mindfulness and meditation are incredibly powerful tools for healing trauma. In fact, this is the way I actually began my healing and awakening journey, and that was through meditation. So when you are mindful and you are fully present in the moment without any judgment, you can practice helping yourself break free from those past traumas and shifting yourself into the future. You can use it as a way of allowing you to experience the trauma, to visualize it, to feel it, and then to bring in a feeling of calmness and peacefulness. And doing it here and now will help you to shift your energy frequency relating to that trauma and how it shows up for you now. So please, if you haven't seen any of my playlists with meditations, please do go look for them. I have a Be Aware series of meditations which are available, and you're welcome to have a look at them. But let's do a little exercise right now. I want you to sit comfortably, closing your eyes, preferably with your feet flat on the floor, or if you prefer, cross-legged. Just take in a breath in and slowly let it out. And just allow yourself to focus on your breathing. Your breathing is so important for helping you to get into a peaceful and conquering your meditations, a peaceful state and a calm state. Just breathe in and out, in and out, and just pay attention to how each breath you can deepen into a state of calmness, slowly relaxing each section of your body. Just even a minute of this a day can make a huge difference in your life. It can truly take you from a state of restlessness or upset into a state of calmness and peacefulness. So I do encourage you to practice this technique. It can be done quickly, or you can go into long, deep meditations if you like, but just 1 or 2 minutes can make a huge difference, and it can definitely help you shift your trauma. So bringing this video to a closure, I would like to just explain to you that healing, especially from trauma, is a journey. So please don't rush it. And if difficult experiences are coming up for you, please do reach out to me. These techniques are just simple little techniques that I've shared with you. However, we can go much deeper if you are interested in joining me in my Freedom to Thrive online course, where you get to work with me privately. And in that case, I actually tailor make the healing techniques that I share with you to you personally. So thank you for joining me. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, or perhaps you would like to share it with another person who you know needs it. So thanks again. I shall see you in another video. Bye bye for now.